I was with a group of people, and we were all going to go horseback riding over some dunes. We were going to end up on a beach and do like a picnic in like this wooded area. It was going to be beautiful. Whole thing, though, this whole trip, everyone's like, oh, Joe, he's the jokester of the group. Give him the fastest horse. Everybody in the group was like, give Joe the fast horse, because that'll be funny. It'll be like a joke. He's a jokester. And I'm, having never ridden a horse, being like, never one to back away from a joke, was like, fuck it, let's go. Let's ride this horse. Let's see. So we get going. We're going over the dunes. And it's, I feel like every time everybody has like a horse story, they're always like, my horse was the biggest, baddest horse. But honestly, like, these horses are used to running this trail. They're very competitive, and they want to run, they want to go fast. And me, having never ridden a horse before, was like, yeah, I guess my horse is running now. Fuck it, like, because I can't control this motherfucker. But we ended up on the beach, luckily, and our guests were like, because they don't really speak that great English, they're like, you can run on beach now if you want to race, long stretch beach. So I was like, okay, great. My horse just fucking takes off, and we're going so fucking fast, right? And like, it's racing all the other horses, and we're beating them, and I'm like, hell yeah, this is a fast horse. God damn, it hurts my crotch. This is hard to do. My riding muscles are weak as fuck. But anyway, we get to like the end of the beach, and it's like the ocean is to the right, and there's like the shallow like tributary to the left. There's like some water on the left. Like it had just been high tide, then like low tide rolled in, right? So there's like some water to the left. I don't know. And my horse is like going towards the water on the left. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know how I feel about like running in water. That's probably not good for the horse. So I'm going to pull the horse. I'm like, okay, we're going to go back to the road. We're going to center this horse out. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's keep running. We keep riding. I'm like, yeah. But then my horse is like, hey, buddy. Hey, Joe. What if we went back to the water? And the second time, I was like, you know what? This horse has run this trail every day of its life. It must know that this is a safe and fun situation. So it goes towards the water a second time, and by this time I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm doing like I'm like smacking its butt. I don't know if that makes the horse go faster, but the horse seems.
Are you, Joe?
I don't know.
Horse?
I don't know. I'm.
Did you use a riding prop?
I'm abusing this horse. I'm smacking its ass. I'm doing the whip of the reins, and my horse is like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. It bolts in the water, so we're going. There's water flying up around. I'm like, yeah, yeehaw, yeehaw. And then, we were both swimming. It had gotten super deep, super fast, and the next moment, me and the horse are going, do you know how we ended up in the water? I'm like, I don't fucking know how we ended up in the water. I'm like, I had glasses, I don't know. And the horse is like, fuck it. And it's running out of the water, and I'm at this point, I swim to like where I can finally stand and walk out on top of the beach, and I start running after the horse. I'm like, I'm worried that I've like injured this horse. I'm like, is the horse okay? Because like we did a full 360 like flip. I'm like, is the horse okay? Is the horse caballo bien? Caballo, because they don't speak English. Caballo bien, caballo bien.
Clearly speak the language of the country there. Right.
And so like the people who were there like chase my horse down. They wrangle him up, and then they finally come to me like, are you okay? You could have died. I said, well, I was wearing glasses earlier, but I'm okay. That was like one of the first times in my life after like that whole trip to Chile. I had done so many, it was like on the fucking edge of living, where like that moment was like, that made me realize my mortality of like, I super could have died in that moment, and that
too much living. Too much living.
Way too much living.
Goodness.
You and the horse were arguing like Mr. Ed?
I fucking love that horse. At the riding back, I was like, hey, we understand each other. Of like,
speaking of which,
Underscore
1-1 thought they were gonna put Rompepollo out to pasture, but no, Rompepollo stood
Tom,
his ground, and we are 1-1.
Tom, we agreed after the horse story there was going to be no more horse puns.
The horse story wasn't done yet. I was still in my time frame. I was still
Let
in
him
my
beat the dead horse, Joe. Come on.
Yo.
Oh, they're done.
You are all kicked. Nay, I say to your horse puns.
Nay. We all know Joe. Like, okay, there's the raw cannon spike.
Like Kazam,
Joe, I'm
thank
glad
you
you're
so
alive.
much for subscribing.
Anyway, don't do
7
drugs,
months.
kids. Anyway.
Anyway, winners don't do
Oh,
drugs.
jab, reset
Street
the
Fighter
hooligan.
told us on the arcade.
Winners don't do
Wait,
drugs.
slicer
Anyway.
on the
Don't do
other
drugs,
side.
they just sniff glue.
Alec
It's crazy because I'm a
Kazan.
winner and I do lots of drugs. Corner carry. Be reversal.
Underscore trying to run here straight into the water like a Chilean Mr. Ed.
How did that fucking hit? How did that hit?
It's because it doesn't have invincibility after a certain amount of frames.
Oh, shit. That was wild.
The world, baby. Welcome to the stream.
Hit him with
Also,
the
I'm sorry.
stomp. You missed the horse story.
Connects with
The
the-
American
Oh,
horse
V-skill
story.
through the low fireball.
Yeah, but out of
It
range
actually
of the
wasn't
low
an
strong,
American
can't
horse.
get
It was a
much out of it.
Chilean horse story.
I have a
so
question,
that
Joe. Were you
doesn't-
American Horse Wolf in London?
It was Chile, so no.
No, okay.
That,
new.
I
You know, I can't wait for the next Resident Evil virus that turns people into horses. Because now they're doing werewolves.
I
Before
watched
the- like,
thing.
Resident Evil
I watched
4,
Sorry
it's-
to Bother You, so let's
Sorry to
That
bother you.
movie's
That was the-
amazing.
it's actually fucking incredible.
I love that
so
movie.
good.
Also,
God,
kind
white
of sorry
voice.
to somewhat spoil Sorry to Bother You, but
I was about to say.
Oh!
Joe,
Rompepollo.
sorry to hit confirm you. Rompepollo's not going down.
That movie's hilarious.
That movie's so good.
I like how it's David Cross using the voice.
Yup.
Guys, as a
And also Patton Oswalt in there. There's
Patton Oswalt, yeah.
yeah, it's super
And
good.
Patton Oswalt's a Danny Glover. He's like,
Oh,
use
it's
your
good.
white voice.
Use your white voice.
All right, Rompepollo.
You know your white
Although
voice.
Trying to fight off
It's
the
like
wall.
it's a superpower.
It's only white voice on this floor.
Yeah, well, underscore using that V trigger like a power collar.
God damn it.
What up, underscore?
That's a good movie. Y'all should watch it. I think you can stream
I
it
love
on it's certainly streaming on some service.
Hey, Joe, if it's on Amazon, you could do a fighter watch.
Yeah,
party.
you can't crunch counter the non-EXD fee. That's what underscore thought he was gonna do, and then Rompepollo just walking on back like, nah. I'm gonna hold on to this little bit of pixel. This
He has gotten in
You
with that
don't pay
double
the
jump.
price.
That double jump,
dead.
though. You're done. Confirm into critical art. Oh my goodness. Are
Hey,
we
chat.
gonna have? Hold the fucking phone. Are we gonna have?
Confirm for me though. Y'all can hear us, right? We're not just making pun jokes into the ether.
No, your mics are live. Don't worry. Your mics are
Okay,
not muted.
okay.
It's just that
I
the
mean-
chat has chosen not to engage with your fucking
That's fair,
terrible
that's
Great.
puns.
300 people communally deciding to ignore the commentary.
You know what?
Really?
To me, that's a victory. You know, that's a horse of a different color for me. That's a horse of a victory.
That's
Tom.
some might say that's a triple crown.
That's a triple crown for sure, for sure, for sure. That's a mint julep, if y'all know what I'm
A
talking about.
mint julep. Welcome to the show.
Julep.
Mint Juliet.
Seth Series, welcome to the mint julep.
Julep.
A black-eyed
Simply
Susan,
my
which is
guy.
a racist drink, a sexist drink.
It is.
Racist against, sexist against Susan?
Yeah. I like to beat my wife, but I also like to drink, so let's just make that a drink.
Just keep it
Wait.
classy.
Uh-oh.
How do I make the beat my wife / alcoholic? Is there a recipe for that? Let me go to the Googles.
Black-eyed Susan is what you want.
God damn.
What a DP!
That's terrible, right? Yo,
No, that's not good.
Boy, Holden underscore in the corner.
Wow, that.
I like how underscore is like making sure the Cammy is aware of that air fireball, like when to walk under, when to anti-air. It's worked really well throughout this set.
There's the throw.
Oh no, but no confirm on that low 4. Didn't bleed.
One more
It's on
touch
you,
from
no
any
rhythm.
of these
They don't
folks.
earn money from the subs.
I don't get that money. I don't make money off that heroin.
Round.
Oh, the roundhouse anti-air. Underscore.
And Joe G needs to improve his French connection.
Indeed. Charge
So
it
for
up.
those of you in the chat who's got a good plug for Joe, let us know.
Yeah, man, Joe needs a hookup. You got a guy? Joe needs a guy.
Fuck. Oh boy, what a broken stream this is. And by the way, like also, like mind.
350
This is
people watching.
no. I don't fucking care about the views. That shit doesn't matter to me. It's just that this is the most entered weekly Street Fighter tournament,
Right.
and this is where we go.
Right.
Man, I
I
tried.
will say,
I
though,
tried
all of-
desperately to keep you on the rail.
Here's the thing, Houseman.
You can't keep me on the rail.
Wake up.
You can't keep me on because You can keep me on the rails if you know what I'm talking about.
Joe's always doing white lines.
Don't do drugs, kids. By the way,
Yeah, winners don't do drugs.
winners don't do
airs.
drugs. I have also never won this tournament. Anyway,
Oh, he catches the recovery, but then there's no
Got him.
an underscore with the back fierce ready.
2-all.
What's the score? I
in
have no
the
idea.
set. It's 2-all in the set. 2-all
in the set.
2-2. This is where it's going to get interesting.
Yo, dude. Like, the crazy thing is that, like,
The Falke has to find a
Rompepollo
way.
put out that parrot, tried to bait underscore. They didn't take it, and instead, it was a horse of a different color tying up the set.
You know what? I've been trying to stop these horse puns, but I can only lead these commentators to water. I can't get them to drink.
We can't.
I can't get them to drink it.
You can get us to drink.
I can only lead them to water.
Look, man, I mean, just like, we're just gonna have to farm for better references. That's all we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to find a better way to put these references on a better stable.
These players have got to find a better usage of their meters.
That was enough for HD Rhythm, and you know what? It was worth it.
Nice air to air. Good chase, and that gets great corner carry.
Oh, the instant dive kick.
Yeah, but
Side
get out of
steal,
his
keep the corner.
Yeah, gets out of jail free in the community chest with that.
Yep.
Isn't Fong? How do you stop the man at the controls?
You don't.
You can't. I cannot be stopped. I cannot. Be
Poison the
stopped.
Fong. You cannot look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, corner push.
Score backs off. He's gonna put a saddle on that hooligan.
Hooligan gets to go in. X.
DP.
Blows it up again. That corner DP getting a lot of mileage.
Will we? No.
And
Yep.
that stands short.
Underscore just mauling. Both hooves smacking at the face.
Symphony saying that Rompepollo does need to do more of that jump medium punch. I don't think I've seen that anti-air this entire set.
No, but also watching out for certain things, like getting those drills to get as an entry point. I mean, underscore hasn't even been punished for any drills.
And an anti-air from the ground, but just getting anything.
Well, and if y'all remember when Falke first came out, they were saying that she was kind of the anti-Cammy. We're not seeing that right now. Good view reversal though, corner control.
Yeah, underscore is really making quick work. There was that slight comeback during the middle of this set from Rompepollo, but underscore seems to have adapted as well.
Yeah, no,
Too
Wayne,
risky
like,
putting
definitely
himself
trying to
in the
hook their way to
corner.
victory.
Oh, ready to DP. You ready
Oh
to?
no, bad dive kick. Wow, raw jumping, double jump, hit him with the double jump.
Oh, the cross!
Yeah, I could have got a bigger advantage off of that below the anti-air.
Definitely.
Especially when you land that cross up. That is the worst situation.
Underscore is one touch away. One touch.
Jumping back.
Really hoping for a
I want
hooligan finish.
nothing with that mix.
Wow.
You gotta be careful though, because the hooligan can catch the
Low
rhythm
shot.
jumping, and then do that that pose she does. It's like one of the best flexes in the game.
Yeah.
It's just like that anti-air. Wow. Roundhouse.
Sending Rompepollo down to losers finals. So with that,
Damn.
that's the set.
So are we gonna see
Hitman
next match is
versus
gonna be Hitman versus Zach?
Fluxwave.
No. Hitman's Fluxwave, okay.
Yeah. We already watched that set.
Yeah, just as I went to look at that, somebody updated
Hitman-
the bracket.
Hitman won that set, right?
Yeah, Hitman is playing Fluxwave Zed.
Hitman beat Zaf. Right? Chat.
Yes.
Okay.
3-1 according to the bracket.
No, because I just made that report.
Ah, word.
I also don't know if that was my best guess.
I get you.